to this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Find room. It's Hansen. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. To throw, it's Hoover. Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line, it's Hansen. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Bears will have first. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds There's a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They're able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
With the catch, it's Alston. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Right down the middle. It's Brown. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Baylor. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. It's the running back in the flat. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. And it works. The first down to the 35. Offense in hurry-up mode.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And he disposed it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Handoff to the back. He stopped, and he gets a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And then first down, right back to the running game. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Throwing off play action. He'll throw it now. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Gets the first and still running. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He'll try a pass here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion makes it second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Hoover. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Bears are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw again. It's reeled in. It's Hansen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback still with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down, and once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he will be stuffed for no gain. complete. It's second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it on the move. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And the Bears pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it's starting short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Hansen. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 4 yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Hoover. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arizona State 14.
The Bears will kick it away and get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. It's a great throw by the junior QB. Not afraid to air it out.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges.
Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And the Sun Devils churn out another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the right side on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Will avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
They'll hand it off. He breaks free. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The Sun Devils trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Now, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, ASU. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Baylor, 7.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The 25 at second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Alexander. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Sun Devils are in the red zone now. We're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The receiver makes the catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Arizona State. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Then he knocks the BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31-7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Now they're running on the toss. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now here's the toss play. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, up and good.
Arizona State 31, Baylor 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw, catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. This time it's complete. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bears.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
On They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Leaning on the run game here late. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Hansen. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. To throw, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle, it's Alston. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions.